Down start. So if I look flustered, I am. That was all of this entire container. That is unfortunate. All right, let's put this down here. Pretend that didn't happen and start again. Welcome. Welcome to Friday Night Type Night, vintage ASMR, vintage typewriter typing with yours truly, where we will be typing on this handmade paper and having a lovely time of it. Hi. Okay, I'm just practicing where the typewriter bell is. It needs to be a little bit further over. All right, there we go. Welcome. Hello. I was a little bit late today, and why, you might wonder? Because in that very moment where I went to start the stream, I remembered I didn't put my laundry in, and tomorrow I need to look presentable while I'm out in public. If I start my laundry at midnight, it's not gonna go well for me. So, sorry about the tardiness. No, I didn't. I honestly did orders today until I realized at like 5 p.m. that I had forgotten to eat because I was trying to get everything as done as I could because tomorrow I won't be around to do anything. And then it's like the long weekend and I know people are waiting for things. So I realized like all I had was like a fig bar or something this morning, and then was like, oh shoot. And then my solution was to have a bunch of like apple pie, which was very good. And how was your day? Hi, Alyssa, how are you? All right. Welcome to Friday Night Type Night. I will be your host. Now, I genuinely thought I was doing something wrong with this typewriter because if I type as fast as I was talking just then, which I just did, it skips around. And I thought that that was just something that happens. But I talked to a professional typewriter repairist today who owns a store in New Hampshire, and he told me that this typewriter skips. Not just this one, Mildred's great, but the 1940s Royals skip. And that anything before the 40s, like in the 30s, doesn't, and anything after like 55 or so doesn't, because they realized what was going on and fixed it, because it wasn't a problem in the 30s. So if I go too fast, the typewriter will skip. Or in this case, I'm gonna try and show you. If you look at Friday Night Type Night, the N is really high for no reason. I think that's part of the allure, but realistically speaking, that shouldn't happen. Now, she is from 1949, so we won't blame her. However, I did talk to him about options because I need a new typewriter that is lighter and able to not skip if I type as fast as my little thoughts go. So the plan is he is going to keep an eye out. He had some suggestions since the Hermes Baby is a very difficult typewriter to find. He thinks I should try a Skywriter, which is called Skywriter because it was designed to be used in airplanes. So that's why they called it that. Or another one, which name escapes me at the moment, but both of them are like kind of like a workhorse typewriter that I can throw in like a backpack and take with me wherever TreasuredLetter ends up. So I'm very excited. He's going to keep an eye out for me, and here's hoping that I can get a new typewriter. And by new, I mean vintage, but new. So we shall see. Hi, Amanda. Hello, welcome. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, one and all. Welcome to Sean, Jody, Amanda, Andromeda. Oh, Andromeda, you're gonna have good luck tomorrow because your name fell on the typewriter bell. Jack, welcome. Hi. Bryson, that's what your name sounds like in the 40s should you step into my office. Alyssa, want to make sure I spelled that right. Obi. Hi. I don't remember if I said, but my name is Erica. My little stuffed animal is falling. Hold on. I don't like them to fall on the floor. I always kind of feel bad. There we go. Bentley. Oh, Bentley, you're going to have good luck tomorrow because your name fell on the typewriter bell, and that's what happens. I don't make up the rules. I just follow them and also make them. So anyway, I'm Erica, and tomorrow I will be live in Salem, Mass. So I am sweating, like I'm scared. I'm genuinely scared. And you might be like, Erica, you've already gone live several times now and made poems, but it's different because where I went was like the state that I live, in a layout that I know, in a place that I know, where there's parking I know, and if I happen upon people, chances are somebody I know knows them. You know what I mean? Although I haven't actually seen anyone I know. Knock on wood, is that good, bad? I don't know. But I think that Salem is a different vibe, and I have no idea what to expect. So I am totally terrified, but I think it's gonna go okay. So the goal for today, Sammy, hello, Jeremy, hi. The goal for today is $100 in sales or donations, which I will be using for gas and food and typewriter ribbon. And if there's anything left over after Salem, I'm gonna be saving towards a bulk order of paper, because this I buy in bulk so that it's like affordable enough to sell typewriter paper that's handmade. So those are the plans. And so if anybody donates or orders anything, just know if you do an order, I'm not available tomorrow to make it, and there's no post on Sunday, Monday, so nobody can get mad at me. But tomorrow I'll be in Salem. I'm so scared. All right. Welcome, Journey. Hello, hello. Okay, Sammy. I don't know about that, but welcome. All right, so Joe. Oh, Joe, you're gonna have good luck tomorrow. Now, everybody whose name gets typed has good vibes. I'm just a little elf putting it out there, but I'm also a little bit part fae, and I can do what I want. So I'm going to the land of the witches, and I'm pretty sure they're just gonna adopt me as their own. So if your name falls on the typewriter bell, I can't help it. You're gonna have really good luck in the next like 24 hours or so. It's usually the next day. And yeah, may the odds be ever in your favor. Welcome. All right, Catherine. Oh, our goals for today. Shoot, I forgot to make goals. Hold on a minute. I made so many things today. I was really proud of myself. Okay, so, well, we're trying to get to 6,600, but y'all, that is 8 subs. So everyone here subscribed. I'm on a mission. But Brian, oh my God. Brian, come say hello. I should be on Essex Street. I do this because I looked up a little map and that's how my brain works. But so I don't want to be like busking anywhere where people have paid to be. And by that, I mean, there's an artisan market in Salem Commons. So I won't be there because anyone that has paid to be part of like a curated thing, I will never infringe upon that as an artist. It's just unholy. So I will be on Essex Street busking. I know that there's a pizza place that Dan likes. There's a Bewitched statue. I'll be somewhere along that street. So hopefully somebody gets a poem and they like it. I don't know who or what or when or where, but that's what we're doing. Like, okay, so back on track here. Hello, hello. Welcome, Steve. Go. Hi. Welcome back. Macy. Hello. It's a lovely name. Jocelyn. Oh, you're gonna have good luck tomorrow, my friend. Okay, Eric. Hi, I'm Erica. Welcome. Okay, so our goal for today is to try and get, wait, where do we leave off? 62 likes. I've been going up 2 every time because that seems less scary than trying to go to like 100 right off the bat. So we're going to 62. If we can get there, amazing. $100 in sales or donations, 62 likes, and if we can get to 6550, if we get to 6556 subs, do you think that's good luck because it's like the same backwards and forwards? I don't know. All right, so Francis, welcome. Zoe, here we go. Hello, hello. Natalie. Oh, you're gonna have good luck tomorrow, Natalie. Quinn. Okay, so I don't know how the day is gonna go, but this is a vintage typewriter from 1949. It's a Royal Arrow, and this is what the inside looks like. That's what the ribbon looks like. That is what we are typing everybody's things on today, and also what I will be typing on live out in public. So, welcome. JJ, hi. Jonathan, welcome. Max, thank you. Hi. Very, you're gonna have good luck tomorrow. Tara, Leila. All right, now, did I put Natalie? I did, we're good. Okay, so, hello, welcome. Now, TreasuredLetter is a small business. It is my small business. This is some merch. But anyway, if you would like to check it out, I make wax seal stickers and also lockets that you can wear with wax inside. That says TL, but if you wanted to wear it, you could choose any design and wear it. That's a large locket. This is a mini one. All of the poems that I write are sealed with wax. So, you know, okay, real talk. All of the letters that I have here are in perfect condition, like the example envelopes, except for the moon, because I always drop it and I've run over it with my chair. And now it's under me. Hold on. Anyway, see, it just never, anyway, here he is. I don't know why that one's dangerous, but we'll use a dragon as an example for sanity purposes. Welcome. But that is what I make. I put rose petals inside, I put a little twine bow, and I seal the envelope with wax by pouring it directly on the envelope. But then people like that, so I started making stickers, and then I started doing poetry live, and then I let you choose a sticker out of the ones I brought, and I put it on there. It's a wax seal sticker. So it is very pretty. It does make me happy, and I like making people's day. So that's where we're at. Rob, welcome. Todd, welcome. Paige. Thank you. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Astrid. Oh, you're gonna have good luck tomorrow, Astrid, because your name fell on the typewriter bell. Those are the rules. So, welcome. Rika. We're saying hello, typing everyone's names. I'm mentally preparing myself for writing poetry live tomorrow in Salem, Mass. Brian. They are stickers. Okay, do I have any here? Oh, this was the sticker of the day today, which is available for 24 hours. And then once the sticker of the day has passed, you don't ever see it again. But you can always order a Tree of Life sticker, but this one in particular, once it's gone, it's gone. Or if someone buys it, that kind of thing. But otherwise, everyone else, every sticker is on there. Thanks, Rainy. Hi. Dexter. Welcome. Oh, it's TreasuredLetter.com. Thank you so much for asking. I totally forgot to say that. Sorry. There's a link on my page too. So, hi Outlaw, welcome back. All right, so, hi Hi, Bingo. Let me know if that's what you want me to put on here or if you wanted me to put another name, but I'll type it out. Tegan, you're gonna have good luck tomorrow. And I hope that it's amazing. I will not be streaming tomorrow. I know I stream every day, so that's shocking, and I will miss you, but you can watch reruns on here. They're there, they're there. You won't even know. But I will not be here because I will be live in Salem eating delicious French fries and pizza and writing poetry. At least that's what I'm manifesting for myself. We'll see. Evie. What a cute name. Okay. Hi. Eli. Now, this typewriter is from 1949. Her name, Mildred. Everyone welcome Mildred. So, if you would like to see this live, tomorrow I'll be in Salem, Massachusetts. November, girl, I don't even know when. Oh my God. Hold on. Waterfire, Providence, Rhode Island schedule. Let me see if I'm here in November. Bear with me here. Hello. Thanks, Shaggy. Shaggy. Okay. Waterfire, Providence, Rhode Island schedule is... Girl, I don't know how to find the schedule. But it's around here. There it is. Let's see. All right, Tylee, I put. But you know what? I think I forgot the Y, so let me fix that. Oh, you're gonna have good luck tomorrow. Okay. Thanks, Amber. I'm gonna put Amber, but if you want like another name written, you let me know. Okay, so Providence Waterfire is a event in Providence, Rhode Island. I live in Providence. That why? All right. They had pop-ups on their website. I'm just talking to myself. Sorry. It is a girl. The ADD is real. Caleb. Providence Waterfire is exactly what it sounds like. There's a river running through Providence, Rhode Island, and they set up like these metal baskets that hold giant like campfire bonfires in them, and they look like they're floating on the water. So once a month they have an event where they like play kind of ambiance, sort of quiet music, and they have the fire and people walk around and they go on dates or they bring their family, and it's like free, and there's, you know, like food, and it's just a fun thing. So I set up there once a month and write poems. But I did the one for October. Let's see. Is there another one in October? It's saying that there might be one on the 21st. I'm gonna have to look into that. So I'm looking into all sorts of things, but then November 15th, I think there's one. So anyway, you can find me in Providence, Rhode Island at those. And then also like at, hold on one moment, please. Also in Salem tomorrow. Okay. I would literally just pass away if that happened. Oh my God. Hi, welcome back. Okay. Brian, who else did I miss here? Ty. I love you, Eric. Oh, wait, okay, so y'all are always like, stop saying I love you to people on the internet. And I'm like, got it. And then 10 minutes later, I'm like, I love you. I learned nothing. Anyway, back on track. Welcome. So, Sky. Hello. Thank you for being here. I love poetry so much. Perfect. Please hang out. Elias, I don't know. I feel like I wrote your name twice, but you're going to have good luck. So, you know what? It all works out. Ivan. Welcome. Welcome, one and all. Hi. So right now I am writing everyone's name down on using this vintage typewriter for just like fun Friday night type night ASMR. And what I do for a living is I type poems that I make up, and also letters that y'all make up. And I seal them with wax, and I put like rose petals inside, and it's just like a pretty thing. My website is TreasuredLetter.com. But anyway, back on track. So we're typing everybody's name today just for like good fun. And if you want to let me know, like I can put token, but if you prefer something else, let me know and I will write it in. Like Daniela. There we go. Okay. Shirley. Crazy enough, this is just my personality. Although I did have half of an apple pie because when I woke up, the loved ones in my life made me an apple pie from scratch and then dropped it off in my home before I woke up today. So if you're wondering how my day started, it started with a surprise pie. I was so happy. I was so happy. So anyway, that's not normal, and I thought it was the best thing on planet Earth, so I ate half a pie. Olivia, here we go. It was so good. So that's what happened to my day. Seth. Oh, okay, so your name fell on the typewriter bell, which means you're gonna have good luck tomorrow. Cutler. Chase. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Melissa. So, my sister's name is Melissa, and I'm seeing her. I haven't seen her in so long, and I should be seeing her this weekend, but then it's supposed to be like this big storm or whatever, but I think it'll be fine. If you ask anyone in New England and there's a storm coming, we're like, it's fine. And most of the time it is. Okay. Kelly. Welcome, Tristan. How does it feel to have like the most beautiful names? Because like sometimes I'm like, how does that feel being Tristan? I feel like probably pretty elegant. Okay. Anyway, you're gonna have good luck tomorrow. Your name fell on the typewriter bell. Okay, Kelby I added. Camille. Just want to make sure I spelled it right. Sorry. Okay, and thank you for telling me the pronunciation because I always feel so bad when I say people's names wrong. Ryan, Rochelle. So if I say stuff wrong, just correct me. Bobby. Ryan, I just added you. Zoe. I added before you asked, so I read your mind. Zoe, you're going to have good luck for tomorrow. Okay, so Alex. Welcome. Ruby. Ruby Soho. Sagana. There we go. Have to make sure I spell it right. All right, Wilson. Okay, welcome, welcome. Let's see. I'm going to make friends with witches tomorrow. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I'm going to Salem. I hope so. Rose. What if the witches are like, welcome, you're accepted, but you don't need to write poetry? Do I have to be like, no, I have to? It's a need. Or what if they're like, you're not allowed in this here. Why are they cowboys in this situation? I don't know. I'm nervous. Okay, Summer. Summer, you're going to have really good luck tomorrow. The names are for fun. Friday night type night. Hugo. Honestly, it's just for like the joy of listening to typewriter sounds, and it makes my day. So at some point I will get braver and start making poems live on here, but I'm not that brave yet because I just started doing it maybe like a couple months ago, 4 or 5 months ago, in front of like actual humans standing there. So I'm making my way, you know. Hadley. Thank you, Georgie. love what I do, so it's pretty exciting. Did I put Wilson's name? Oh, I did. Okay, so that's what I do, and I have to remember to drink water because I know tomorrow I'm going to be so nervous. I don't want to be dehydrated. But anyway, if anybody wants to support, I'm trying to make $100 in sales or donations today because I'm going to Salem tomorrow and I'm going to be using that to do that. This is my job. Isn't that the coolest thing on planet Earth? I mean, I'm biased, but I think it is. Okay, Isabella, your name is stunning. With an H? Oh my God, I love it. Okay, so Jim, welcome. Oh, you're gonna have good luck. Thanks, Oak. Do you want me to put Oak or like a specific name? You let me know. Wait. That's not spelled right. 1L, Gabriella. Hold on, come back. Okay. Yes. Noah. I can't explain to you why, but certain people's names make them sound really kind. And I feel like the name Noah makes somebody sound like kind and trustworthy. And I don't know why, but it does. It does. Okay. Zelda, hi. Do you want me to put Zelda or a different name? You let me know. Charlie. Welcome. Evelyn, gorgeous. Welcome. I am kind. I realized today that I've never met someone named Dan who wasn't nice to me. And that threw me off, actually, because we've all met certain names that are, but everyone named Dan is kind. All right, anyway, can we see the paper? Sure. Where can we find your merch? Okay, my website is here. I'm trying. And then you see how the ribbon is half red and half black? When people do donations and stuff, I switch it to red ink for their name and then switch it back again for funsies. Anyway, so my website is TreasuredLetter.com, and there's merch on there that I designed. This is like an embroidered sweatshirt. If you want it to be like loose like this, I would get like a size bigger, because I like to be able to have my hands in here. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, so there's like shirts. Some of them say relax, melt, wax, and some of them say like growth takes time. And I made one that is like a tree that's embroidered that says growth takes time. And then the treasured letter is written like here. Anyway, so it's very fun. Chase. Dan, hi. You know what? I feel like I tried every time. Your name is like the beginning of the line. I don't know why. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, is typing different? It is. If I type too quickly on this, it can't handle it and it starts skipping. So you'll notice, like, I don't know if you can see it, but in the middle it says Brian and it's BR space IAN. That is because this is from the 40s. And if I type as fast as I speak or think, this typewriter has a heart attack. She's like, girl, slow down. Too much. So I have to be careful. Jen, welcome. I know, Dan. One of these days. So that's so kind. So my plan is, I made Treasured Letter like as a community online, and I started streaming every day for like 5 years. And the reason that I did that is because I wanted people to have a space where just for like a little bit, they could just kind of be in a bubble and not think about the world. So if like things are burning around you, you could be like, oh, look, a sticker, or like, oh, nice, typewriters. So that is kind of why I made it, and so that it's like a safe space for people who can just come and relax and not have to worry. Delilah. So that is why I started it. Then my nose ring. Y'all notice like the weirdest things, but I like adjust something on my face and you're like, chill. Anyway, so where were we? The ADD is strong with this one, but that's okay. So that's why I started streaming. Then I thought, wouldn't it be great if I could take Treasured Letter out and write poems live? So I started practicing for a long time, and I just started in the last, like, has it been like 5 months, maybe 4 or 5 months, doing poems live in front of people because I want to do like weddings and I want to travel the world. And then when you're having a bad day, some weirdo little elf is like, here is a poem I wrote you. May your day be better. That's the plan. So that's where we're going with this. And that's why it's very important that I get out of my comfort zone tomorrow, give myself a little bit of an ulcer, but go out of state for the first time ever with Treasured Letter and write some poems. So that is what we're doing tomorrow. And I'm so scared. But that's okay, because bravery is not being scared. It's just being terrified and then doing the thing anyway. So we're aiming for brave tomorrow. Even if it doesn't go well or it does go well, I will be proud of myself for going. That's all that matters tomorrow. So I do have to change the ink. So it is these ribbons on these like little spools that go back and forth. Can you see the like this thing here on that? I can switch between red and black ink, which is pretty amazing for like the 40s. But you can buy ink on like Amazon, you can buy it at office supply stores, and also there's typewriter shops still in existence. So there's one in New Hampshire, and I really want to go, but it's like far. So we'll see. But it is ribbon in there, yeah. All right. That would be so fun. Every cookie would be like, I love you. Okay, sorry. Hi, Joanne. Welcome. I'm so happy to see you. Lovely to see a familiar face. Okay. Thanks, Zelda. I'm going to put Zelda. Leslie. You're going to have a good luck tomorrow because those are the rules. I love you, Dad. Okay. Angela, welcome. I don't know how much paper we have left, but don't worry. I brought more. These are small pages because I can't run out of paper before I go live. Thank you. Y'all are lovely. Chase, welcome. Okay, so, yes, so tomorrow, Jim, tomorrow we are going to go together to Salem, and I think that y'all will be able to find me because you'll hear the little like, you know, from a distance, but I don't know. But hopefully it's good, and I don't know, I'm so scared. But that's okay, that's okay. The whole point is getting out of my comfort zone. That's what we're doing. So, I don't know, pray for me, y'all. Isabel, Lily, will have good luck. Ella and Gabriel, and welcome. Thanks, Damien. I need them to sing. Okay. Oh, you just helped me remember. I have to bring my glasses, y'all. That's one of those things that I like just don't remember, and then I actually genuinely can't see when I need to. So bring your glasses. Damien, you are a genius. Okay, we're gonna put this Post-it that says bring your glasses illegibly over here for me. All right. Yes. So Salem is known for the witch trials, and it is very witchy, very Halloween-y. I'm going to wear a little witch hat. I was going to wear like my Halloween costume, but I can't, y'all. I will be so cold. I can't wear like a short skirt on I can't. I'm not interested in sitting outside in like low 60-degree Fahrenheit. Don't make me do Celsius math right now. But anyway, low 60 degrees, partly cloudy, without moving from the typewriter. I'll just be a little icicle. So anyway, I'm thinking I might wear like a little cloak, or just like, I have like a Hogwarts thing. I have like a jacket that looks kind of witchy. I've got options, but I'm going to wear a little witch hat because I think that'll help me blend in. Harley. Pretty way to spell that. Hello. What language should I learn? So right now I have been learning Italian poorly. I I went on my honeymoon in Italy, so I was taking like little Duolingo lessons. But before that, in school, I learned Japanese and American Sign Language, and they are both amazing. So pretty much any language you learn is worthwhile, and communicating with people in their native tongue is a very special thing. It is. John, you're going to have good luck tomorrow because your name fell on the typewriter bell, but it is. It's a Royal Arrow from 1949. Her name is Mildred. Thanks, Harley. It's TreasuredLetter.com. There's a little merch option on there. Or there's a link tree on my page. And the shop is right there too. Thanks, Joanne. Welcome back, Wilson. Damien's like, yes. Or you're like, hey, I don't know which. In retrospect, emojis can be tough. Thank you. I like Subarus. I was thinking of maybe getting one because my car is from 2002. So at some point I have to come to terms with the fact that I may not live forever, knock on wood. We are not taking my car to Salem because it won't make it. But we'll try. I've been trying to learn sign language. Yes. Nick, it is so wonderful. It's really, really amazing. Trying to learn German. That's awesome. I tried to sing a song in German once when I was in school, and I couldn't pronounce any of it. I struggled so bad. German and French to me are really difficult to pronounce. Salem, Oregon, that would be so fun because I heard they have like really good donuts in Oregon, and that the people are really nice, and that the food is really good. And that combination of things will take me there, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'll be in Salem, Massachusetts, dressed up like a little witch, writing poems for strangers in public. So that is my plan, and I really hope that, that someone likes their poem and orders one. Okay, so we'll see though, because I don't know. Oh, I missed a poem? I'll have to see. Thank you. I always read your name as Crusade, and I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be, but thank you so much. Come get a poem. I'm going to be doing them live, and you can specify the topic. I do pay what you want with live poetry because there's always a chance that I'll look at you like a deer in headlight and then jump under the table. So I haven't set prices for the live poems yet, but actually it's been going well. Knock on wood. Good God, I shouldn't say that. But I've never left the state, so I'm very scared. I'm in Rhode Island, but yeah, that's what I do, and hopefully you like it. And yeah, so it comes with a little wax seal sticker that you get to pick out, and it's tied with twine. And why is my eye watering? And then yeah, I just make it for you, so you can be like, write about this, or you can be like, surprise me, and I'll write you something nice. Hopefully. So that's the plan. I'll be on Essex Street because I read that that's the busiest place, and so that's where I'm gonna go. What a strange thing to say. Happy birthday! If you want to add your name, let me know and I will type it out. But may your birthday be amazing. Louis, that's what your name sounds like, from 1949. So that's the plan. Try your best. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna show up, do my best, and hopefully make some friends, and it'll be good. Charlie. Yes, it's Friday night type night, which is typewriter ASMR for fun. Other than that, I do a series called Relax, Melt, Wax, where we make wax seal stickers. All of the ones I've been making this week have been Halloween and like fall themed because I'm going to Salem to do the poems. But I think I put them over there. Here, I'll give you an example that's like random. Oh, we made this one. See, it's like a little is like a little skeleton and it has blue opal and gray and white. It's like subtle, but anyway, we made this to go with like this little friend that I have because it, you know, isn't it cute? Anyway, they're all different, so like I can make pretty things that are stickers that you can put on whatever you like. They're made out of wax. So, that one's old because I just cracked it. But they are, there we go. They are, sometimes I have them on here for years, I'm sorry. They're everywhere. They're stuck to the tables and stuff, and I just keep ripping them off. So anyway, sometimes they are lockets. Sometimes they are mini lockets that you can wear. And sometimes they're just pretty on poems and things like that. So that is what I do. And I hope that you like it. Thanks, Ryan. If you want to let me know your name, I'll put it in here, and then you can hear what it would sound like on a vintage typewriter. I made everything I just showed you and designed this. And I usually have a cup too, but I used it yesterday and then I didn't wash it because I'm a menace. So, I missed it and I don't see it. I live in a tree. Yes. I'm a little elf, so like that tracks. Welcome, welcome. I have no idea what that means. Sometimes y'all say things that I don't know what they mean. Am I going to go live stream from there? No, because when I tried to do that at water fire, I had no signal. My phone is really bad. I don't know why. It's like the company is not good. So I don't want to like promise things I can't fulfill. But if I can, like if people, like I don't have like a line of people and I'm manifesting, okay? But if that happens, or like I feel like people can't find me, I'll try and make a video, but I don't know if it'll post. So that's what we're gonna say. See what happens. Austin, I don't know about that, but welcome. Okay, Hadley. All right, I think I'm running out of paper, so I'm gonna write some things and then we'll swap to another page. I knew I was running out of paper. I did. All right, so this is the page that y'all asked to see. And I cut it myself, so it's a little bit crooked, but I tried. When you order them, I like use a ruler and cut things out perfect. But with these little ones, I was like, I'm sure I can cut in a straight line. I cannot. But if you look here, you see this little exclamation point? This typewriter does not have an exclamation point. I tricked you. This is a period and then a backspace and then a comma over it. And that is how you make an exclamation point. Also for the letter L, which is right there, there's no number 1, so you have to use that L as a number 1. That's just the nature of an old typewriter. So I'm gonna put this in here and see where it should go. I think about here. Because the page is smaller, I have to determine where the little typewriter bell is gonna be. Okay, that works. All right, so Friday night, type night continued. Friday night, type night. Continued 10/10. Now, where were we? Are you not going to sleep? So, hi, Vicky. hold on. Welcome to Vicky with an IE. Love that. So your girl would love to be somebody who slept at night. Absolutely. 10 out of 10. Would love that for me. Is that in the cards? No. No, it's not. So I stream every night starting at 10:30 because that's when I'm awake. And like most awake, which is the worst part. So like if you catch me during the day, I'm like sleepy lady, and then at like 10 I'm like wee. It's a tragedy, really. But you know what, it all works out. Joey, Debbie, you're gonna have good luck tomorrow because your name fell on the typewriter bell. Thanks, Damien. Okay, welcome. So you do this on the side? No, this is my full-time job. So Treasured Letter has been open for 5 years. And 2 years ago, I quit my full-time job and was just doing Treasured Letter. Then we decided to go on a honeymoon, and that honeymoon was pricey. So I got work again, because that's like a trip to Europe is not like just paying your bills. Like that's a whole thing. So I got work again, and then I was like, oh yeah, I hate this. So I was counting down the days to be done. And as soon as I came back from my honeymoon, which was only like 3 weeks ago or so, this is it again, and I love it, and I'm so happy. Y'all, I do not fit in the little bubble of doing, like, I can't, it's not for me. I like being my own boss, writing poetry, making people happy. Nobody yells at me. Customer service is tough. So what was my old job? So when I first started Treasured Letter, I was a receptionist at a veterinary hospital for urgent care. So I did all of the like, what do you call it? Like later night shifts and like Sundays and then nighttime. So so it was always like a skeleton crew. So I was learning to be a technician. So I was like answering the phones and doing my job, but then also training for like blood pulls, vaccines, laser therapy, surgeries, dentals, that kind of thing. In the state of Rhode Island, you don't have to be a registered technician. You can just learn on the job and be a technician, versus other states like Massachusetts, I believe, you have to go to school specifically. Paxton. So I was luckily unable to do that, but it's a very taxing emotionally job for somebody who's very emotional as is. So it was hard for me to adjust, but I did that for like years, and I did a good job. They asked me to stay, and I was like, I gotta go. And then I was a receptionist that also had to do with the animal field. And I was doing that for a while. But mostly my job was to like diffuse situations or help pets. Those were my jobs. So I was like good at it. I just don't want to. I don't want to be good at it. So I really and truly love what I do. I get to be part of people's happiest days. I get to type out love letters. I write poetry for people, wedding vows, proposals. Like I get to be part of people's happiest days instead of their worst days. And that's such a huge shift in how I perceive people. And it's wonderful. I love it so much. But that is what I did, and this is what I do, and I write poems. And I make stickers. So if you would like to support, our goal for today is $100 in sales or donations, because I'm going to be driving about, what do you think, 3, if there's traffic, 3.5, hopefully that's the extent, hours tomorrow, back and forth for Salem. And here's hoping that it's good and I make poems and it's great. So we'll see. Chase. Okay. There we go. I don't know what that means, but thank you for being here. Jack. Thank you, my friend. Oh, that sounds awesome, Matthew. Do they want to be my friend? Matthew, you're gonna have good luck tomorrow. Katie. So I go to Austin, Texas once a year, or at least it's happened twice, so I'm assuming it's a tradition. But I like motorcycle racing because I like chose to like it. And now I like know too much, so I'm involved. So I go to Austin with Dan's dad and Dan to see MotoGP racing. I know that that doesn't track with like writing happy poems, and they're not all happy though. People choose the topics. Sometimes they're devastating. But anyway, I write poems. But I also have my motorcycles license, and I like them. So anyway, I've gone to Austin twice now. Yeah, so maybe I can make friends. I don't know what that means. Welcome. Can I do a poem? I can read you one. Yes, that is actually what I've been working towards. So if you know anybody who is like getting married or having an event and they want a live poet, absolutely. The other day when I was at Waterfire, I wrote poems for 5 hours straight. I wrote over 30 poems. So I can do it. I mean, if there's a huge number of people, not everyone will get a poem if I'm writing them like well thought out longer poems, but I can work on making them shorter if they want like little things. But yes, I absolutely can. Ah, that's cool, Matthew. Oh, right, a poem. Sorry. I've got all different ones. This one is, so there's something called a mystery poem. And what that is on the website is that if you order a poem, but you don't need a poem about a certain topic, you just want like a surprise for yourself or, you know, something like that. It's just a poem that I choose and then I send it to you. So you don't know what it's going to be about. This is one of those that I made, and then I use this as an example for the photos on my website. So I just have it here. So anyway, it goes like this. It's called A Light in the Dark. Remember, there is a single firefly making his way through the dark. Instead of lamenting the darkness, he himself becomes a beacon, an adaptable guiding light, bringing warmth and a feeling of comfort to all those who encounter him. He reminds me of you, and for this I am grateful. That's a poem I wrote once upon a time. But I've written poems about almost every topic at this point. Fall, weddings, breakups. I typed a resignation letter for someone, but I haven't written a resignation poem, I should specify. Breakup poems, getting back together poems, anniversary poems. Poems for pretty much every family member. So like mom, dad, birthday, aunt, grandma, niece, nephew. I don't know if I've written a poem for someone's cousin, but I think that I have. That rings a bell. Self-love, growth, bad breakups, heartbreak, loss. What do you call it? Like in memory of, like poems honoring people. I've written a lot of things. So I hope that. Hi, Hello Kitty. Do you want to add your name? Let me know. Oh, so the Tron movie. Is that out yet? The soundtrack is by the guy I like. Because I told you I like Nine Inch Nails. They're doing the soundtrack. I'm excited. I don't know anything about it, but I'm sure it'll be lovely. Thank you. The poems I write are sort of free-for-all, kind of. Sometimes they're long or short. Sometimes they rhyme. Sometimes they don't. Most times they don't, I'd say. I don't know. I've written all sorts, but they're for fun. Hi, Dragon. Welcome back. Hello, Jasmine. I don't know why I'm losing my voice, but it might be because I totally like aspirated pie today. Like I was inhaling pie and then I accidentally inhaled pie. Why am I telling you this? Anyway, I'm wondering if that's a factor. It was really good. Because I made a space where people can feel safe. So I tried to have certain rules to make it so that people won't fight. So those are like a couple of topics are just off the table for those purposes. And honestly, it totally works. So it's just no like politics, no religion, no meanness. That's it. Oh my God, that sounds amazing. Pumpkin spice, everything is good. Jasmine gets me. Okay, Kim, welcome. That is what your name sounds like. On a vintage typewriter. Willow, you're gonna have good luck tomorrow. I hope that I do, and I know I shouldn't say that, but I'm so scared. If any of you will be around Salem, Massachusetts, thanks, Joanne. If any of you will be around Salem, Massachusetts tomorrow, I'll be writing poems live, and you can have one. You know, Sig, I could write that. Absolutely, I could. I haven't, but that doesn't mean I can't. Do you know what I mean? So I absolutely would. Anytime somebody wants a specific type of poem, you just order a custom one and a little form comes up when you add it to the cart, and you just kind of tell me about the person and what you'd like included, and you know, then I do that. Okay, so. Oh no, you're fine. It's usually for like the people that are like aggressively spamming and things like that. But yeah, that's the only reason. It's not to be disrespectful or anything. It's just that I find that people will latch on to certain topics and then like run. Run with them. So I just wanted a place where people could feel like safe and calm and accepted, and like that someone cares and is happy to see them. So that's why this is here. So that's what I do. Welcome. Willow, that is very cute. Dragon. Why might that be? Knock on wood, but like, I hope that's not me, but it could be. I still have half a pie left. Anyway, I didn't expect surprise pie, and it was a great thing. So our goal for today, $100 in sales or donations. So like one thing and one other thing or something. I don't know. If anyone wants to check out the website, I will make you something beautiful. Or there's donation options linked in the link tree on my page or on here also. So that is the goal, and we're trying to get 60 likes. We have 95. 100 likes. Pivot. Okay, hold on. Welcome. IDK, let me know your name. I will add it so that we can have some fun on the typewriter. Okay. I can't drink coffee. I don't really like it, but I really like the smell of it. I think that it's very calming, like smell-wise. I like the vibe, but I am one of those annoying people that is just like obsessed with tea, and I love it. So that's what would happen. Landon. Okay. What time is it? 11:36 p.m. So it's almost tomorrow, but I don't really count it until I sleep, so that I don't get confused because I'm up so much all the time. Thank you. This is a typewriter from 1949. I type poems and letters for people and things on it, but Friday night is Friday night type night, where we do ASMR and type everybody's names. Molly, Addie. Why do you do this for a job? Joy. I really like making people smile. I like making people happy. It makes me happy. And Jacob, you're gonna have good luck tomorrow because your name fell on the typewriter bell. But yeah, I think it's just really nice to see a side, after working in customer service for like a couple years and stuff, I think it's really nice to see a side of people that is loving and kind. Primarily, people write poems for people they care about. You know, like they have me write a poem anyway for people that they care about. So it'll be like for their mom or their best friend. And their love, their whatever. And I get to write about things that bring people joy, and then I get like reviews that are like, this made me cry, and then I cry because I'm happy. So that's why I do this. Maxie, Fishy, let me know your name. I'll add it. Welcome, welcome. Hi. Okay, so Friday night type night is where we're at. Welcome. Haley. Hello there. Thank you. Y'all are so lovely. Alexander. So if anybody is in Salem, Massachusetts tomorrow, come find me. I'll write you a poem. I'll be on Essex Street, which is the main road in downtown Salem. Thank you. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. Jason, you're going to have good luck tomorrow. Your name fell right on the typewriter bell, and I wrote it right before you said that, so I definitely read your mind. Okay. So tonight I am, okay, so I like hyper focused all day and did orders. I was like a machine. I was so proud of myself, but then I was like, oh shoot, I forgot to eat. And then we had the half a pie situation. But anyway, I did eat a meal after that. I just got distracted. Anyway, don't do that. That's not good. But that's what happened. So then I went for a lovely walk, and it was brisk and cold, but then I was like old lady power walking, trying to be warm. Like, I don't know, somebody's mom or something. But that's what happened. And yeah. I love that dragon. Y'all are so lovely. Exactly. Yay. That is the whole plan, Crusade. I just want people to have just a nice time. Okay, so we've got John and thanks, Molly. I don't know how to take compliments. I just turn pink and then like slowly crawl under the table. I haven't signed in a long time, to be honest. So like I really like do not remember. If I hung out with some of my friends that are deaf, that I haven't seen in a hot minute, like I'm sure I would remember, but as it stands, my brain, I've been working on Italian. Thanks, Joanne. Jose, but it's nice to meet you. My name's Erica. Hi. Okay, welcome. Barry. This is what your name sounds like on a typewriter when you step into my office in the year 1949. Thank you. For the Bears, what do I have? You can place an order for anything you like, but let me know. Isa, that's a beautiful name. Peter. Oh, Peter, you're gonna have good luck. Your name fell on the typewriter bell. It is a heart balloon. So when I first quit my job to do Treasured Letter, a year into it, I was like so excited, and Dan got me flowers and a balloon. So this balloon makes me feel like hopeful, like dreams can come true. So I really like that balloon. So I know it's not like a well put together backdrop, but it gives me such joy and like the confidence to keep doing what I'm doing even on days that are difficult, because success isn't linear. Okay, like progress is like, woo. I mean, you're going this way, but it's not like it's not a linear straight line. So some days I don't get any sales, and then a couple days you don't get sales, and then you're like, oh my God, I'm never getting a sale again, and then you do, and it's fine. But on things like that, or like if I'm worried that I maybe overshared to a level that I perhaps shouldn't have on a stream, or whatever happens, because I overshare, but that just makes me feel like I can do it, and it'll be good. So, and then I keep trying. That's why that balloon's there. Sheena. Thanks, Kayla. It's supposed to be pink. but it washes out pretty immediately. When did I get this typewriter? I don't know. I had it in various apartments every time I moved, and I would just lug it with me thinking like, someday I'll need this. And I was right. I had the idea for a treasured letter because I really love vintage stuff. I love writing. I love making people happy. And I was super excited getting mail during COVID from my sister because she's in England. And then I was like, what if I could make other people like as excited to get like old school snail mail? And then I thought of treasured letter. And now here we are. And the logo is, wait for it, is a typewriter with some flowers, because there's like rose petals in the letters in poems, and then the flowers here in the language of flowers are like love and friendship. So anyway, it's thought out to a pretty significant degree because I designed it. Anthony, I'm gonna be so for real with you right now. I don't know anything about the sports to the point where like I'm not even sure what type of sport that is. But to answer your question, probably the first one. I hope that helps. Okay. Did I type Chase or Alex? I have Chase and Alexander, but I'll put Alex just in case. Thank you, I do. This is my logo, and I have merch on my website, which is TreasuredLetter.com, and I would love it if you checked it out. Also, it's comfy. This is the warmest one that I have. I also have like crew necks and stuff that are thinner, that are like good for fall if you're not in a place that's really cold. But if you're like in a place that's cold, this is warm. This is like a heavy duty, you know what I mean? So it depends your climate, but like, I love this. You'll see it all winter because I'm a baby who doesn't like to be cold. Thanks, Molly. This is like the olive one. I have like the light sweatshirts have black embroidery, and then the dark sweatshirts have white embroidery. I like the white, so you'll notice all the ones I wear are this color with white, because I don't know why. That's my uniform, I guess. I like it. But there's different colors and things. I would be honored if you wore it and then told me that you wore it somewhere, because that's exciting. Because then my business exists in the world. Do you know what I mean? Very nice. Thanks, Sig. I designed the website myself too, so I appreciate you saying that, because I was not good at that. Blaze, thank you so much. Your name is cool. All right, so did I miss anybody? Next. Hello, welcome. Did I write Anthony? Oh, I did. Okay. Just making sure. Did I write Kayla? Yes, I did. Okay. I was like, I don't know. Thanks, Isa. Y'all are very kind. That would be lovely. Now it just says notification. So how do I write your name on here? What is it? Tell me. Also Oak. Did I put your name on here? Let me know. Thanks, Knox. Do you want me to put a specific name down? Let me know. Y'all are helping me like usher in a new day because I'm so scared about tomorrow. And I know what you're thinking. Like, there's no reason to be scared because it's no different than writing poems live in Rhode Island than it is in Massachusetts. But it's because it feels like a hurdle. I have like a little mental skill tree, right? And I'm working my way up to traveling around for Treasured Letter, doing like weddings and like, I don't know, busking or events or whatever, where I'm writing poems live for people and their day is a little bit brighter. So the only way to do that is to go out and do that. So tomorrow is like a big day where it's the first time I'm leaving the state. So it feels like a big step towards my dream. And my face hurts from smiling. I'm so excited. Oh, yeah. This one is boba. And then I got that one because this one needed a friend, and I got this one because it's a little grumpy peach. And it's so cute. Anyway, so that's why I have it, because one's grumpy and one's happy. So yeah. Ooh, that would be fun. I never even considered graduation parties. That would be delightful. If you subscribe on TikTok, it lets you make your own emojis, and this is one of the emojis. He's grumpy, see his angry eyes. Anyway, I don't own that. Like, that's not, that's probably copywritten by someone, but not me. But I went to, oh, I'm not on TikTok. I can talk about this. I panicked for a second there. I don't know what you're allowed to say on here, but I went to, and I'm not telling you to do this, but anyway, I went to a casino with Deanna's mom, and I brought $20 as a reasonable person. And then I put the $20 in, and I won 40, and then I bought this. And then kept the rest of my $20 winnings and moved on with my life. Because I'm not interested in losing money. But anyway, that's what happened. So we slept over for her birthday, and I was like, look what I got. And she was like, nice. That's what happened. Yeah. Then we went to a nice restaurant for her birthday. That's why leaving me to my own devices is both beneficial but also a terrible idea. Do you know what I mean? This is my dream job. I'm manifesting doing like weddings and stuff because I would just love that. And then once the business is like booming, I would love to hire local people so that writers don't feel like they have to work in the news or like write a full-on fiction book and then figure out a way to get it published. Do you know what I mean? I feel like it would be nice to give people hope that there's other options that they enjoy for writing. I would love that. I'd also really like to be able to help the community more. So twice a year in March and December, in honor of my dog, I do like like a fundraiser, like all the donations and stuff. I donate to a specific place, usually animal shelter related because it's in honor of my dog. But this last time I donated to the animal shelter because I told y'all I would, and then I used my own money and donated to some local like food places that had opened that were struggling. But anyway, so I'd like to be able to do more in the community too. I am married. I just went on my honeymoon. I'll save the emoji. Isn't it just so cute? I also use it on my phone. He's so sweet. But yeah, those are just my stuffed animals. But I like them. That would be so cool, having your own bakery near me that makes snacks that I could eat. Actually, don't do that. I might not make it. So I promised that we would be doing typewriter ASMR, and then I just realized I forgot to type. So I'm typing some things so that you can hear it. Oh yeah, we made 100 likes. Okay. It skipped a whole line because I'm running out of paper. That's okay though. It'll look artsy. Yes, you scrolled right into the 19th century. Welcome. Dost thou enjoy poetry? couldn't help myself. This is a typewriter from 1949, and Friday Night Type Night is where I write everyone's name, and we just have some fun. Usually it's Relax Melt Wax, where we make wax seal stickers, which look like, oh, you know what? Here's a typewriter sticker on theme. Because if anything, I am committed to the bit. But here's a treasured letter sticker. I make a lot of stickers. They're all vastly different, but I appreciate y'all for being here. This one says thank you. Do you hear it? That's my laundry because I remembered to do it at 10:30 at night. Dragon, we're gonna be best friends. You look like you own cats. Yes, I'm a crazy cat lady. I mean, I don't have any cats, but I like to give that vibe. I want to be like, I don't know, 1700s spinster, crazy lady that you meet in the woods and you're not really sure if she's unhinged or if she's baking you cookies. I hope that helps. I'm sorry, I write poetry. You can check out my website. It's TreasuredLetter.com. Oh my God. Oh, that sounds awesome. I bet you'd be a great actor. Crazy cat lady at heart. Yes, I have the vibes. We're all shocked that I married a man, but really no one would be shocked if I was just like home with, I'd say like 2, probably 3 cats. I'm going to say that because I would get 2 so they wouldn't be lonely. And then I'd be like, but this is cute. And then I'd have like 3 or 4. That wouldn't shock me. But no, I've never had a cat. Oh, Sig. Sending you love. I absolutely would. I used to be in charge of their cards, actually, when I worked there. I bet that you will be the best actor. I feel like acting is such a fun, amazing use of so many different talents in one job, because the amount of like variety that's happening is wild. The sticker of the day was this one. But you should watch the video because it helps. But it was this one. It's available until the next sticker of the day comes up tomorrow, or unless it sells out. So, I don't think that I can make a heart on this one because it doesn't have like the thing. I've drawn one using the typewriter and some dashes, but as it stands, I can really just make like a parentheses and a 3, and that won't look right. That's fair, Dragon, but maybe you were seeing the future. Type me a novel explaining the meaning of life. I would love to. I'll write you a poem about it. I absolutely will. All right, so this is what we typed, and this is what we typed. It's midnight, so I'm going to turn into a little pumpkin, but it says, welcome to Friday Night Type Night, 10:10, and then it says, welcome to, and it is all of these people, and it says, thank you for being here and helping me support my dreams at the bottom. And then page 2 says, Friday Night Type Night continued, 10:10. But I ran out of room, so it says 10:10 that way, and I think that's kind of fun. And then it says, welcome to, and it's a bunch of names. And then it says, Thank you all for your kind words and support. Treasured Letter wouldn't be what it is without all of you. Love y'all and hope to see you in Salem, Massachusetts tomorrow, 10/11. Sincerely, Erica Taylor, Treasured Letter. So that is all of the typing for tonight, but I hope you liked it. These are like tiny pages, so I did too, which I think that's pretty good. And we got to 100 likes. Thank you so very much. Let's see if we made our goal for subs. I don't know if it'll tell me right away, but I'm gonna check anyway, see what happens. We're 20 away from 6650, which is amazing. We've made it to 6600. Thank you so much. Okay, so our goal is, yes, that's awesome. Our goal is $100 in sales or donations. So if you know anybody who's looking for any like cards or poetry, letters, jewelry, stickers, sweatshirts, hats, mugs, coffee cups, I don't know what else, a bunch of stuff. Stuff for their wedding, gifts, Christmas presents, you name it. Halloween stickers. Oh, I could make a necklace for Halloween too. Anyway, love y'all. My website is TreasuredLetter.com. If you'd like to check it out, I would be so grateful. But either way, I am blessed and I am lucky and I am grateful. So I hope you have the most wonderful night. I will not be streaming tomorrow, just as a reminder, because I will be in Salem, which is Massachusetts, and it is the like witch capital of the US. I'm stating that because I'm pretty sure it's true. I don't know, but it sounds true. So I'm gonna go join the witches and write some poetry, and I hope that you come say hello. I'll write you a poem. Thank you so very much for being here. It's midnight exactly, so thank you for helping me like usher into Saturday because I was nervous to go, and I think like the day is here now and there's nothing left to do but go and fulfill my dreams. So I'll let you know how it is on Sunday when I see you, and I hope that you have the best night ever. Thank you all so much for being here and for your support, and I will see you on Sunday. We're gonna make some wax seal stickers. Sweet dreams. Good night. Wish me luck. Love y'all. Sweet dreams. Good night.